Hey everyone, and welcome to Sonic CD for the Sega CD. Yeah, I was deciding whether to do Sonic. I was going to do Sonic 3, but I thought, it'd be good to include Sonic CD in my collection of Let's Play of Sonic. So yeah, there we go. So Sonic CD, not particularly one of my favourites, I'd say. Never really been a big fan of Sonic CD, but I've played it enough times and I enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting one. So Sega Mega Drive, so Sega had I think it was a peripheral called the Sega CD, or the Sega Mega CD as we used to call it I think we called it in Europe, I think. And yeah, they made a Sonic game for the Sega CD, but I don't think the Sega CD did particularly well. Don't really know much about it, but yeah. So Sonic CD is interesting because its regions came with different soundtracks. Like you can see here, the Japanese or the US soundtrack. I think the Japanese soundtrack's the best one, so I'm gonna stick with that. Stick with the CD spin dash. I'm basically playing the Sonic Origins version, so we got a few extra features, but I'm gonna keep it as spin dash CD. Yeah, I think we're good to start the game. Now, this game has a bit of a weird time travel mechanic to it. Oh yeah, with Sonic Origins we can choose to play as these characters, but yeah, we're gonna stick with Sonic. Oh, this was like a test play I did. If I continue, it should take me straight to Act 1. No, it takes me to... Alright, let's go back to the title screen. Takes me to the checkpoint. Alright. Yeah, start new game. Let's go. Alright, we do have a cutscene here, but I'm not going to play it because of possibly copyright. So sorry if you wanted to see that. It is a cool cutscene though. Right. So, it plays very similar to Sonic 1. I mean, obviously, because of Sonic Origins, we got the benefits of widescreen, so we get to see a lot more on our screen, which is quite nice. But yeah, so this game, instead of Chaos Emeralds, has these things called Time Stones. So I believe there are 6 of them in the game. But there's two ways to beat this game, so you can either if I can show you, if I can find it. Yeah, these signposts here, so you can travel to the past or the future. Now if I can get this working, there we go. So you can travel to the past, which changes up the level like this. It's pretty nice. But the point of that is we need to go into the past to destroy these sort of time machines. And if you destroy each of them in each zone, you basically unlock the good ending. But alternatively, you can also collect time stones, and if you collect all 6 of them, then you can also unlock the good ending. So it kind of provides you 2 ways to beat the game, which I think is pretty cool. But one of my least favourite things about Sonic CD is that I think the level design isn't as good as the sort of Sonic 1, 2 and Sonic 3. But I think they had to design the levels around this new mechanic. But yeah, I used to really dislike Sonic CD, but I've kind of grown used to it. So I'm just trying to find. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Oh, so here's a new feature. So if we press up on the D-pad, Sonic can go into this little position here where it's kind of like spin dash, but I think it's a bit cooler. But yeah, this never got brought back in Sonic 3. But I think this game came before Sonic 2 as well, so yeah. No, it is cool. Right, I think the time machine thing is up here. Yeah, see if my theory is correct. There it is. So if you destroy that, and then you go back to the present, I believe it destroys all the enemies. And by present we need to go to the future, if I can actually get to it. But yeah, it's my least favourite, but it is a pretty cool game for what it is. I do like it. Alright. Now let's see. Ah, mark that up. Now the tricky thing is that you need to get yourself into like a momentum where if you stop you can't actually travel, so yeah, I mean we'll see what the good future looks like anyway in Act 3. Here's one of our special stages, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Right. Now, these are not the hardest, but they're pretty annoying. But this is really a... And this was on the Sega CD, so they've managed to, like... you know, got some, like... decent graphics going on here. Alright, so yeah, the goal is just to hit each of these while doing it under the time limit, but if you go out of bounds, then obviously the time goes down quicker. But yeah, you can tell like they use the Sega CD capabilities to create these special stages, and they look pretty cool. For its time, they look good. Alright, now things with this Let's Play, don't expect me to get the good ending at all. I'm gonna try my best, but now we've got an extra life, pretty cool. Right. Now I believe there's 2 acts and the 3rd act is a boss zone. Now I think... Oh, I forgot, yeah, we've got this drop dash thing as well. Now I'm trying to remember if we need to go to the past in 2 of the acts. If so, it'd be beneficial to find a past signpost. Pretty sure there's one around here somewhere. Because I do recall being able to like go around a sort of like loop. Here's the one around here though. Ah, there we go. Now let's see if we can find a good spot to sort of get momentum going. Hey, sorry about that, I just took a bit of a pause there, was the knock on my door, as usual. Where was I? Yes, so I wanted to get some momentum going here. Now, I don't know where the best spot to do that is, but I think... maybe here. Nope, okay. Yeah, we need to get somewhere where... No, we don't want to go to the future. Want to get somewhere where I can get like a momentum going. Yeah, alright. What about here? It's kind of tricky as well. It's like... Okay, if we can... Ah, we're just about nearly... Oh, no, there's one. That was actually a good one there, actually. Let's go... Let's get in here. There's a perfect one. There we go. Alright, let's find that time machine thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the official name, but we'll just roll with time machine. Alright, where is it? I don't want to go future, but I want to get up there. But yeah, I don't really... Oh, there it is. I don't really know many games on the Sega CD other than Sonic, really. Oh, an extra life. Yeah, I was never really familiar with it, that's the thing. But yeah, shame it didn't do so well, because it started, like... I think that's where Sega kind of went wrong, is with the peripherals they keep releasing, because there was the Sega CD, and then there was something... Wasn't there, like, the Sega 32X or something? I do remember playing Doom. I never knew what that was, that Metal Sonic thing. Oh yeah, yeah, this game also introduces Metal Sonic and Amy as well. Yeah, that's definitely where they made their debut. So we got Metal Sonic to fight in this game, which is cool. It's a cool character. I'm not really big on the lore of Sonic, to be honest. I do like playing the classic games, but I'm not really into like the whole lore. Oh, second special stage. Sonic made a good future in Zone 2. So we, yeah. So because we destroyed both those machines, we've cleared the zone. So, yeah, I think doing these special stages are kind of like a backup in a way. Alright. But yeah, I don't exactly know why the Sega CD didn't do well. I think it's just probably marketing. I don't know really, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, they made a peripheral called Sega 32X. And I think I did play Doom on there. I think, but it was a really bad port. So I think it didn't do well because of the games on it. Ah, we cleared the second one pretty easily. Yeah, Doom 32X. Yeah, don't play it. I mean, why would you when you've got better versions now? It's 2 out of 6. I believe it's 6. Can't remember if it's 6 or 7. Alright, so boss act now. Now, the bosses in this game are pretty weak, in my opinion. Like, you'll see in a minute. But yeah, you can see we made a good future, so all the animals are happy. Robotnik can't get his flipping greasy fingers on them. The bastard, he's animal cruelty, that guy. Alright. But yeah, the bosses in this game are a bit of a joke. Like, I always say Sonic 2's bosses are easy in a way, but this game just takes the cake. Yeah, you'll see in a minute. I mean, we've got invincibility, so it's even more of a joke. Yeah, look, watch this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. And there's some bosses, I kid you not, only take 2 hits. Yeah, I don't know why they went with like the whole, you know, making the bosses easier. Like, it's not even 8 hits and this one is less. But yeah, we made a good future in Zone 3, so off to a good start. But it'll probably go downhill from here, to be honest. Yeah, we'll turn it up. Actually, no, I'll leave it. I think the volume's good. Alright, so yeah, the thing I like about this game actually is the soundtrack is really superb. Oh, this is where Amy gets kidnapped, so yeah, Metal Sonic appears here, I think. There he is, yeah. Yeah, Sonic, you stand there and let him take her, yeah. What a good Samaritan you are. Anyway. Alright, yeah, this zone's a bit weird in a way, because if you go to the very, very top of the level, yeah, it kind of like is upside down, kind of. I'm probably not explaining that very well. Alright, let's find one of those past signposts. I see something up there. I think that's just a checkpoint. Alright. Oh yeah, Happy New Year, by the way. Yeah, we're in 2026. So yeah, hopefully everyone's had a Happy New Year, and yeah, there we go, look. The level kind of appears upside down as well, it's strange. Yeah, I forgot what this level's called. Yeah, I didn't even look at the screen properly. Hold on one sec. So yeah, it was Collision Chaos. Alright. Yeah. Oh, secret. Yeah, to be honest, actually as time goes by I do appreciate this game a bit more. I do love the soundtrack, it is really good. Oh, it's these bloody enemies from Sonic 2. Although not as annoying. Alright. Past. I need to find the past. Ah, there's a past over there. Alright. Now, are you going to put me in a good spot? Looks like you are. Come on. Oh, right at the last second as well. I would have done that otherwise. Alright, probably going to have to bank on getting a time crystal. A time stone, rather. But again, I probably won't get the best ending, so it doesn't matter in a way. It's just to challenge myself, really. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird level. The fact that it's kind of goes upside down when you go to the top of the level. Aha. Oh, that's perfect. You do occasionally find spots where it does loop you in that way, so you can actually travel. Yeah, I never knew what these... you find these in the past as well. Oh, this music's quite nice. But yeah, I don't know what you get for destroying those, but we're after the time machines, aren't we? Now, I'm kind of worried if we're going to miss it. Because I don't exactly know where they all are. I probably messed up there, to be honest. Now, if I can actually get... No, bouncing off the platform as well. No, I do not want to go to the future yet. That's not what I want to do. I reckon it's up there. Yeah, let's try. Oh, bloody hell, they're quite bouncy. Okay, not up there. But I do reckon it's on the top levels somewhere. No, do not go to the future, thank you. Oh, I got rid of it anyway. Where is it? Got an extra life, cool. Ah, alright, we couldn't find it. Never mind. Yeah, again, doesn't matter. Good ending, bad ending. But saying that means we have to rely on getting the time stones then. But yeah, we can do that. We can at least give it a try. Alright. But yeah, I don't know what this level's meant to represent. I think it's just another one of those, like, casino type levels, really. But it's not really a casino. No, I do not want to go back to the start. I want to try and get up there, but I keep getting launched back in the beginning. Yeah, the level design is a bit annoying in my opinion. Like, oh, I can go this way. Oh, there's another one of those points here. Oh, God's sake, it's really annoying. Is there a point going to the past? If we've missed it in Act 1, that's the thing I'm worried about. But yeah, they're just very tricky to find. I didn't have a choice there. But let's see if we can find it on this level though. They don't particularly have to be on the very... Oh, we found one. So, yeah, they're scattered. I'm going to have to find out where they all are. So I can replay this and actually... I've never actually properly beat this game, that's another thing. I think I got all the time stones, but I didn't do it the other way. No. Again, don't know what those are for. Oh, we can actually try and go to the future. And again, we mucked it up. Yeah, I'm not the best at this game, I admit. But yeah, I don't know, it's like... It's another one of those Spring Yard type levels, if you get me. Because each Sonic game has a casino type level. Alright, special stage. I mean, we may have made a good future in Zone 2, but I think we needed both of them. I think this is where it might get tricky. No, I did good work in the first two though. But if you find some speed shoes around here, it actually makes it a lot easier because you get more momentum in your jumps that way. Okay, we're not doing great for time, but we've got two of those things left to get. Okay, Alright, doing pretty okay so far. That's 3 out of 6 or 7. Should probably look it up actually. But yeah, these sort of like... I don't think these mechanics ever came back ever again. It's pretty much just like a one-off. And there's no Supersonic in this game, I don't think. But yeah, it's a game I used to play back when it came out on mobile. So I had this game back in the day on... Oh, I hate this boss. Ugh. I mean, I say the bosses are a joke, but this one's annoying, but then the boss only takes 2 hits in the end. I do like this boss music though. It's weird. It's weird, but I like it. Okay. Yeah, I used to play this game a lot on iPod Touch. Yeah, I used to have like an iPod Touch 4G back in the day, but this is back in like the early 2010s. So yeah, this game actually had a port on mobile. Yeah, you can tell I really do not like this because you end up just bouncing around everywhere and just not actually getting to your objective. But then once we actually reach Robotnik, yeah, look, that's it. That's the boss. I don't know, I feel like they could have fleshed that one out a bit more. It's a good idea, like a sort of like pinball type boss, but he's done in 2 hits. Alright, what we got? Tidal Tempest. So this is like a labyrinth zone kind of zone, but not as annoying. I actually don't mind this water level, actually. And the music here is so good as well. Alright. Now this one, in terms of like the time machines, I've got no idea, so yeah. But it's kind of like a tricky level to get around. It's kind of like a maze, but actually no, I was going to say let's see what the future looks like, but basically if you go to the future, then it's basically a bad future where, you know, Robotnik has clearly taken over. And everything looks so like robotic and futuristic. In a bad way though. So like Sonic 1, we have to get the air bubbles. Or any water level on Sonic. And having a shield and invincibility won't save you. But yeah, that's another good thing about the Sega CD, is that they really took advantage of the hardware in terms of like music capabilities as well. I was going to say, what was this with? Oh, that nearly crushed me then. But yeah, they managed to like output higher quality music. And I'd say this game has one of my favourite soundtracks as well. Future. Yeah, it's not a bad level by any means. But I believe this game came out after Sonic 2, but it's always weird to me, this looks more like Sonic 1 than Sonic 2 though. So it kind of makes me believe they were working on both games at the same time, I think. Oh, I wanted to get that checkpoint. Now where's this taking me? Out of the water, back in the water. Yeah, I'm trying my best not to lose my rings as well, because I do want to get to the special stages. There we go. But yeah, iPod Touch 4G. Now that was a throwback. That's a throwback. I used to play loads of games on that back in the day. But yeah, do they even make iPod Touches anymore? I never really checked. I don't think they do. Yeah, I never really thought about it. I kind of forgot about the iPod Touch until now. See, hitboxes for these are kind of shoddy as well sometimes. Okay, gonna get you. There we go. 2 more to get. Ah, okay. Oh no, it actually worked in my favour. There we go, boom. It's the 4th one already. Oh, we might actually get the good ending after all then. I didn't expect to do good with the special stages. Yep, another extra life. Right. Oh, it's weird that they don't call it acts in this game. They call it Zone 1, Zone 2. Bit confusing. But I just called them acts anyway. Yeah, I really want to see what the future looks like. Okay. But yeah, oh, it's one of these levels where you're sort of like thrown into a loop. Yeah, kind of like Labyrinth Zone Act 2 that had that kind of thing where it had that endless loop. So we need to find a proper way down. But yeah, who had an iPod Touch back in the day? Those were like the things you got when you couldn't like afford an iPhone. Well, in my case anyway. Yeah, I had an iPod Touch 4G and made believe it was like my iPhone. Yeah, it was quite funny. But it was quite cool to have as well because there was, back in the day, a lot of cool games on iOS. But yeah, I don't know if they make iPod Touches anymore. I've never really checked because the last one I've really known about was the iPod Touch 5, the 5G. God, yeah, the old days of iPhone. Like everyone, like I remember, like if you had an iPhone 5 back in the day, like you were cool. Yeah, I mean I've got an iPhone now. Still got my iPhone 15, but I think the 17 came out recently. But I've never really been one to never really been bothered about getting the latest phone. Like the only reason I've got the iPhone 15 because I used to have an iPhone 7, but it broke, so that's why I replaced it. Oh, so we're in the past. So this used to be some sort of like cave. So a prehistoric kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I wanted to show you what the past looks like, but I'm going to show you. I think the future takes you back to the present, so let's stick here for now.